Hey there guys, so for my video this week, I wanted to talk about stuff that I don't like, and I'm gonna use the Twitter hashtag ThatsThatShitIDontLike to kind of, because it's shit I don't like, and I like saying it, so it's gonna come up a bunch in the video, and you guys get to be treated to me ranting about stuff, so it's a win-win for both of us. So, let's get started. First thing I don't like is when people say that's so gay or that's so retarded. Because, you're putting people down by saying, it's perfectly the same thing to say that's so stupid or that's so dumb or something like that. But no, instead you have to use, people, you're saying that gay and retarded people are like that. And they're not. It's put them down because we've got voices. And it's a form of bullying to use someone's condition like that, and not even condition, but it's just bullying to use who a person is to put someone else or the person who is that down. So that needs to stop. That's that shit I don't like. Another thing I don't like is if you've ever played volleyball, you always have these perfect, they're sets, you get this perfect approach, you're going up to hit, and then you miss hit it. So either you hit it with your fingertips and it goes nowhere, you hit it with your, arm and it goes into the net, and it's just like, ugh. You have this perfect vision in your head of you just going up and nailing it, and it goes nowhere. Either into the net or it hits you in the head or something, and you're just sitting there going, I look like a total idiot. And it always happens when the most amount of people are watching you. It's not just when someone, not just in hitting drills and just someone setting and it's just rapid fire and all this stuff. It's, in a game, especially when there's a lot of people around and you just go up and you're going, yeah, you got this perfect form. And nope, doesn't happen. It's so annoying. I hate doing that. It happens to me a lot. That's that shit I don't like. Okay, another one. If you've ever driven anywhere, if you've driven, period, you know what I'm talking about here. It's the people who go 45 everywhere. Ignoring the highways, because they probably go faster than that. You're in a 55, they're going 45. You're in a 35, they're going 45. It's like, dude, what are you doing? It's not even like they're going 15 under the speed limit the whole time. Because that sort of makes sense if you're driving careful or you're old or whatever and you're just driving under the speed limit. That's okay, I can pass you eventually. So that's not a huge deal. But just 45 the whole way. Whether you're under speed or over speed, and it's like, pick one. Either be speeding or be under speeding. Don't just pick one median speed and travel it the whole way. That's so annoying, and I don't understand why the light's getting dark. That just got really dark. That's also that shit I don't like. Lighting. When you're shooting videos. Stupid sun. Anyway. But people drive 45 everywhere. It drives me nuts. Because it's the only speed they do, and it doesn't matter where they're going. They're just That's the shit I don't like. Another one to do with driving. Driving over bridges. Scary stuff. And I mean, not like the little bridges that you get normal rivers, that aren't very big, where they're only 10 feet above the river or something like that. They're not that high, so it's not that bad. But if you've ever had to cross the Hudson or any of the other big rivers, and you get the bridges that are 60 or 70 feet from the top of the water and are 4 lanes, and those are scary. Especially when you're driving tired and you've been driving for a really long time, and it's I don't want to go on this bridge because I know it's really high up. And you have the one thing where if you drive off the bridge, you're going to hit the water, bad things are going to happen, your car's going to sink. It's, the rivers are pretty deep too, and all that stuff. You have that. Plus you have the fact that there's heights, and I don't do well with heights. I don't like being up high and feeling like I can fall off any second, because, it's not even being high that scares me. It's the fact that if you fall off, there's going to be a splat at the end. That's the part I'm not that cool about. And when you have the whole bridge scenario plus being high, that's that shit I don't like. Okay, last driving one, I swear. This is about parking. Okay, drive-thrus, you've got the two parking lot, you've got the front one and then the back one, or the front and the back, and drive-thru, you can just drive through the back one, park in the front one, so that way you can just drive out afterwards. This actually happened to me recently. I've got a drive-thru, nice, get in the back one. Some asshole can't park and is half in the front spot. Like, enough that you can't park, but not enough that you can see it until you're already halfway into the spot. And you're sitting there going, you son of a bitch. Why are you in my spot? And just like, you don't know what to do at that point, because it's like, so do I just back into the back spot and then take my chances backing out later? Because in crowded parking lots, that's never fun. Or do you back out now and try and find another drive-thru? Or, because we know backing into a parking spot's out of the question, because that just doesn't happen. You just can't aim cards. That's just no. It's like, what do you do then? Stupid people who can't park. That's the shit I don't like. Okay, this one is seriously depressing when it happens. Like, like you're just rifling around in your pantry or your fridge or something. Well, probably not the fridge, but pantry, or wherever you keep your chips and crackers and stuff, and you find the stuff that you really love and you haven't had in a while, and you're like, yes! Like, for me, it'd be like, yes, I found a bag of Sun Chips, yeah! And you go open it, and you get all excited, and then you actually put one in your mouth, and it is as stale as anything, and it's just like, oh, why did I do that? And it just ruins your mood so much. You're so excited, and then it's just nasty cardboard crap, and it's like, you suck, world. You made me happy, and then you brought me down. And then you go off in a corner and cry somewhere. But, that's so day-ruining. And it's so little, but it sucks. That's that shit I don't like. Another thing is when you're watching, like, a TV show or a movie, like, my dad and I talk through it all the time, and, like, we're making comments to each other, but we are still paying attention to the movie. But you do get the people who talk either not about the movie, or they are kind of talking about something that happened about 20 minutes ago and have stopped paying attention in the time since. And they always ask, so not only are they talking, but then eventually they just ask, so what just happened? It's like, you're watching the movie. Pay attention. Don't talk to me. I'm trying to watch the movie. It's like, if you're going to talk, at least pay attention. But if you're going to talk and not pay attention, go somewhere else. Do it somewhere else where I don't have to listen to you, and where I don't have to explain the movie every 10 minutes because you aren't paying attention. So that's annoying. That's that shit I don't like. Another one is when you're talking with someone and they're going, oh yeah, have you read this book, played this video game, seen this movie, TV show, and you're like, no, but I want to, and then they go ahead and tell you everything that happens, and it's like, I don't want to watch it now, or read it, or whatever now, because I know what happens. Why did you tell me this? I didn't want to know. I wanted to find it out all by myself. Because now, if I go to watch it, I already know what happens. And it's just done. Ruined. All done. So, it's like, oh, why would you do that to me? I don't do this to you. That's the shit I don't like. And the last one is, could potentially be happening to me right now, and I don't even know it. But, like, when you're sitting cross-legged, or when you have, like, one leg over the other, and one of them's gonna fall asleep eventually, you just know it, but you don't realize that one of them actually has fallen asleep until you get up. And then, normally around a whole bunch of people, and then, like, when you get up, your whole leg gives out, and you almost fall, or you do fall sometimes, and everyone just points and laughs at you, or you actually kind of hurt yourself a little bit, like nothing major, but you hit something and it hurts for a little bit. And then you have that awkward where you have to, like, hop everywhere, or just kind of gingerly put weight on your foot until it stops hurting like a mofo. It's so annoying, because I like sitting cross-legged. Like, I'm doing it now. Like, I'm sitting, crisscross applesauce, all that. And I do that all the time. every single time one of my feet falls asleep. So, usually just the foot, but sometimes it does go up the whole leg, and getting up afterwards, I have to stand there for like 5 minutes before it goes away. That's the shit I don't like. So, if you guys want to join in the fun in the comments, feel free to leave shit you don't like. Or get it trending on Twitter again. One or the other. I don't really care. Whatever you want to do. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, that link's down there. I've got email. My Speak Out Stand Strong channel is down in the description as well. I hope all of you guys have a fantastic weekend. And see y'all next week.